What's up, Twisties? It's TwiistedPandora, and welcome back, everyone, to another event on the channel. This one is called the Welcome to TechQuest by Computer History Museum, and in this episode, I'm going to show you guys how to get each and every single item inside this brand new Computer History Museum event. First up, let's talk about the future items in this game, because I do believe there are some that have yet to be unlocked over here in the red vending machine. If you go and press buy merch, you'll notice that there's a bunch of things that are for tokens, which are in-game currency, and as well as the bottom, there are a couple things for Robux. Now, if you try to buy the Robux items, unfortunately, it says your purchase of item name failed because something went wrong. The reason is it's not in the store right now, so these cool little animal heads and the eye patch and the 2 lab coats are not available right now in the Roblox store. Likewise, anything with tokens, I'm not sure if you get them in this game or for your avatar. So in the future, if things do change, I'll let you guys know in the pinned comment down below. But wait, guys, there are actually 2 Robux items that have been released. You just can't get them through this vending machine. You have to get them through the Roblox avatar shop. The 2 items are the super cool VR goggles and as well as the lion mask, which is interesting because if you go in here, it's right here. This is the lion mask that should be available for 100 Robux, but for some reason it doesn't work. But that's it for Robux and future items. Now it's time to get some free items because that's what we love here on the channel. So starting off with the absolute easiest item to get, let's go to the ocean. You got to walk through this portal to get there, guys. When you do, you will be spawned in the ocean location. Now, when you're here, guys, all you need to do to get this item is go into the ocean and go as far north as possible until you get a badge on your bottom right. But before we do that, you're going to want to talk to this guy over here because he's going to give you a quest for a future item. Might as well do it right now while you're out there in the ocean. So when you go talk to these activists, he'll be talking about trash in the ocean and we need a GPS to mark the coordinates. So go ahead and click the arrow at the bottom with the toolbox. Then you click the arrow on the VR goggles. What you're going to want to do for this quest is go to each of these locations. When you do, you press on them and a coordinates will pop up that you have to input. But before we do any of that, what we have to do is get this free item that's super easy. And to do that, just go ahead and swim like you're swimming to these items over here. And eventually, once you guys are far enough, which is about here, at the bottom right, you get the Ocean Explorer Award, meaning you now have the CHM compass necklace for your avatar. But they're not all going to be that easy, ladies and gentlemen, because the next item is only available by completing all the tasks involving VR, and there's 4 of them scattered throughout the different maps in this game. The first one being, you guessed it, here in the ocean by doing the sea cleaning task. This one's going to take a while, guys, but I'll show you what it's like to do one of them. As you guys get to this pollution that's outlined and kind of see-through through the map, you go ahead and press E. You get the coordinates at the top. See, it says -67 for your X, and then your Y is 12. You submit it, and there you go, 1 out of 10. Then you're going to want to swim to the next item and rinse and repeat, doing it for all 10 items that are scattered throughout the map. Let's do another example here with the oil barrel coordinates. That is X of 189 and a Y of -2. The X is the number on the left and the Y is the number on the right. Hitting submit will get you 2 out of 10. And now we're going to go to this boat, then the rest of the items in the future. This one takes a little bit of time only because you can't like speed swim. I wish you could, but I believe in you guys. And in no time, you guys will get all 10 coordinates. And when you submit it, the green film goes away and it tells you to return to the ocean activist, which is the NPC we talked to earlier. Go ahead and press E to interact, and then he's going to talk about some materials that he's going to pick up now because thanks to us, we have figured out the coordinates. Once you're done, there's no really indication that you've done except by getting some coins at the left. Once you get coins, that's how you know the task is complete. Now, what you're going to want to do is click on the little like museum icon to warp back to the museum because the next quest is inside the rainforest portal. So go ahead and head to the green one over here. And once you're here, again, click on the bottom right to open the task. And the only task we're going to have to do here in the rainforest to get the item is called Biodiversity. When you click that, look at the arrows. We'll guide you to the NPC that you need to go. So it's this one over here, the research scientist. Now he's going to talk about the Amazon rainforest and how you have to press cameras throughout the map. Look for the arrows whenever they pop up. So we got to click on the toolbox, then the VR goggles, and then we got to go and place the cameras where they light up. So there's one there right in front of you, and there's one behind you. Don't miss this one. I missed it the first time, and I had to find it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm across the map, and it's right over here. So we're we're gonna hit that one and then walk all the way up. It's a long traversing way to this next tree. Place the camera there and then go to the tree right in front. This one's not too far. We can go ahead and place another camera right here. The next one is across the waterfall. And why the heck is there no sprint in this game when everything is so far away? Oh my gosh. I mean, it's cool. I guess you can take in the scenery, but come on, guys. We're trying to place some cameras. So place that one there. And once you're done, the arrow lights up the toolbox. So click that and then click the little iPad. Here, we're going to have to go to the cameras and look for any of the... Oh, there it is. We take a picture. Just click on the little exclamation mark that pops up for all the cameras. And once you're done, you get warped back here to talk to the man. You should get coins. Once you're done that, you know that the task is again complete. Let's hit that museum icon and head back to where it all began. With 2 tasks down, we only have 2 tasks to go, and the other ones are available inside the school portal. So go ahead and warp there. And this one is kind of like what I call the main map because a bunch of the portals go here. They're just in different locations. Now that you're here at the bottom, you hit the task button and notice how there's a lot of them. There are 10 in this huge map. So the only ones that count right now is the shell design and the playground. So go ahead and first click the shell design and guide your way into the school, because as soon as you walk into the classroom, you guys can talk to the teacher and get your next quest. So this one talks about a 3D printer and building a new shell. Click the toolbox, then the VR goggles, and then again into the toolbox and hit the iPad. Really simple. Just choose any one of the shells. It doesn't really matter. Oh, that one looks really cool. Click that submit and yep, your task is done. It's as simple as that. That one is probably the easiest one, and there you go. You got some coins. Be sure to finish the dialogue, because sometimes if you don't finish the dialogue and you move, you will glitch the game and you'll have to just rejoin. Now we're done here. The playground one is right over here, and it's a little more difficult, but once you talk to him, you will get some dialogue where he says that things aren't accessible here, so we got to redesign it using the VR goggles. Hit the VR goggles as well as the iPad. So now that we're here, we're gonna have to swap this swing for a more accessible swing right over here and do the same thing to this one over here. So there we go, 2 equipment done. Now, when we go to this one, we're going to have to swap it to this staircase right here. And if you try to do other ones, it won't let you. So be sure to select the right one. Watch, I'm trying to do the swing. It doesn't do it. We're going to have to swap it to this one, which is a more accessible monkey bars. Once you've done that, 4 equipment done, we can finish his dialogue. At the bottom right, you'll know you did it all right because you get the virtual student award, meaning, ladies and gentlemen, you have the lab coat pants for your avatar. Now that we're done that, we're going to be doing some more tasks, because here on the main map, you have to complete all 10 of these tasks here to get the next item. So seeing that we're here in this location, why don't we go ahead, do the drone racing right over here with this NPC. This one is actually kind of fun, because what you need to do is test a new drone and fly it through an obstacle course. So open your toolbox, then open up your drone, and here we go. This one only has 60 seconds, so you got to think fast. Now we're going to go through all 10 rings. It's really darn easy, guys, and I wish there was like a really hard obstacle course, because then it would be more challenging. But with 10 tasks, I feel like people would complain if things were really hard. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, with almost 30 seconds to spare, I got all 10 rings. Once you're done, go through his dialogue again and get some coins. These 2 are the only tasks available in this section of the map, so why don't we go back into the school, because we have a lot more tasks inside here. Let's go ahead and click the automation task, which is available inside the school, up the stairs in another classroom. Talk to the music teacher, and she's going to tell you about a flute design. So we got to use the hacking tool in the toolbox and basically match the notes to this little logic board here. So the bottom one, which is underneath the bottommost line, is the bottommost button. 5 gaps in this sheet music. There are 5 holes on this logic board. You basically just have to match it exactly the way that they show here. Now it should be done. There we go. Confirm. Now let's go and do the turtle maze, which is the 3rd and final task available in the school, and some people complain that it is the hardest one. Wait a minute, why is there so many people? I can't even access the NPC. Hello? Okay, it's cleared up here, and now we can talk to the little student here, where he's gonna tell you that you need to write a program for that turtle. Basically, traverse this turtle from the left side over here all the way to the green circle, following some commands. Do the easy maze in your head, and the way you take is the way you're gonna have to input on the turtle. The turtle starting on the left needs to move to the right. Then it wants to go up, then right, then down again to go around this corner. So we're gonna go right, up, right, down. Then we're gonna need to move right again, up, and right another time. Right, up, right. Then we're gonna need to go down, then left, then down again, down, left, down again, and the final one is just a right because we're gonna need to go into the green circle. So if the maze is the same for everyone, just input these exact commands with the blue arrows. Then you're gonna want to click run commands. And if you did it correctly like I do, then you will see that this turtle is gonna follow your pathway through the maze. Now you have to spend like hours watching this turtle spin around and go the right way. Oh my gosh, can you go any faster? Hello? Not only do you walk slow, but this turtle is thinking slow as heck. I mean, I guess it's the turtle. That makes sense. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That turtle's going straight into the green go circle. And now we can move on to the next task, which is available right outside the school. Yep, we got this guy over here with the traffic light quest. So we're gonna go talk to him. And this is a busy traffic light, so we gotta program it properly to let the cars pass through faster and cut down on pollution. So go ahead into the toolbox, light up your iPad, get the emissions down to the bottom. So let's lower the number of cars, and oh, as you guys saw there, the emissions went down. If I went down again on the cars, it would go back up. So you got to do the right number of things on here. So sensitivity for us will be down here. Okay, keep it right there. Now we can move on to the duration tab, and when you do it right, you're complete. It's as simple as that. Once you're done that, we can move on to this guy for the factory task. And this one's a little fun. He's gonna be like, oh no, our automated factory isn't working correctly, so why don't you help us out with your iPad? So what you're gonna need to do here is watch 3 things. Every time these conveyor belts break, you're gonna need to click the little switch on them, and I had to do it all 3 times. And then when you're out of candy at the bottom left, go ahead and press refill to produce more candy, and also things will go by so slowly if you don't spam click on the temperature over here to keep it low. So you got to do all 3 of those things to keep this machine running. It's pretty easy. You are timed on this, guys, so make sure you get all these boxes filled up to 20 before, I think it's 2 minutes. Oh, pressing those switches there, refilling the temperature down, and this middle one is actually the middle and the left one are done. So now we all got to wait for the right one because the switch keeps breaking on this, but in no time, you guys should be able to fill all the boxes. And with that, we're done the 2 tasks outside, the 3 tasks in the school, and the 2 tasks all the way in the playground area. That leaves us with only 3 more tasks, and they are all available in the house section. So if you go ahead and click automated kitchen or home monitoring or ping pong evolution, it will all point you to this house right over here. Walking into this house, let's do the home automation first, which is a quiz. So this one can get a little annoying if you guys don't know what is automated. It's going to tell you to go and activate the quiz bot, and here you're going to try to get 5 questions right. You have to press yes if you think it's automated and no if you don't think so. But if you just spam yes on all of them, you will get 5 correct because there are 5 items in here that are automated, so it's really easy. Now we can go ahead and talk to the smart home technician because his task is for mini tasks using some home monitoring. So let's go down the list by changing the house temperature to make your dog comfortable and set the temperature to 68. So we're gonna go ahead and go straight down to there. Now we can move on to the second one where we gotta find the missing hamster in the cameras. Oh, it's in the first room. That's simple. Click on the exclamation mark and you can move on to the next task, house lighting. So go back into your hacking tool and put the lights at whatever percent that grandma wants it. And there we go. On to the 4th one, which is changing the baby music to the proper one. Oh, baby crying. Okay, we gotta put on some tracks. Okay, come on, baby. Don't you like this rock music? Oh, some sweet, smooth jazz. The baby, are you sleeping? I don't hear him crying, but I guess that's not the one. Hey, track number 4, put the baby back to sleep, and we didn't even hear what track it was. What the heck? We have 1 final task, and we gotta talk to the gamer over here. Hello, gamer. What do you got for us? So this one is a Pong mini game where you gotta play through 3 versions of Pong. First one is, well, real life Pong. You gotta hit the left or the right to bounce back the ping pong ball to his side. Oh my gosh, I'm failing hard at this. You just gotta get 1 score against them, but they're pretty good. Come on, computer, just there we go. There we go. We done that one, and now we got actual Pong here. You are the guy on the left side, guys. I thought it was on the right for a second, but I'm not. Doesn't matter how many times they score against you. You just got to score once against them, and it's honestly pretty easy because I just did that Pong. And then we're in the VR version, which is the same as the real life version, basically. It's just with like a ghost. Hello, Mr. Ghost. He's got 2 scores against me, but it's okay. It doesn't matter because I'm going to score against you right here. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. You guys completed all 10 tasks, getting the Environmentalist Award at the bottom right, meaning winning! We get the camping backpack for your avatar. Now that we have a lot of coins, let's go back into the museum and go to the vending machine on the right this time, which is a blue one, to buy an in-game pet. Go ahead and buy the cheapest one, the robot dog. When you buy any of them with your coins, you get a pet collector reward at the bottom right, meaning, yes, ladies and gentlemen, you got another item already, the CHM logo baseball cap. With that, all 4 free items are now yours. There is a 5th one though, but it's gonna take some time because you have to claim 5 daily rewards, and if you join today, that's your first daily reward, and then you got to do that for 4 more days. But once you've done that, you get the CHM t-shirt. But for right now, this is the end of this long event inside the Computer History Museum. If this video helped you out, be sure to drop a like down below. Subscribe if you guys are new. This is TwiistedPandora signing off of the Computer History Museum as I learn more about computers. And as always, don't forget to stay snazzy!